once again for Turn-Based Thursday Fest. My name is Tom, otherwise known as Titanium Leg Man, and it is a pleasure to be back here once again with all of y'all for some Wartales. Oh, I'm very excited about this one, man. I've fallen down the rabbit hole for Wartales, like, real bad. I started playing it yesterday. I have 10 hours in it already. Oh, man. So yeah, you'll notice that there has not been a video yet for Wartales. It is in the works. I got all of my footage, and I recorded my dialogue, and I edited down the dialogue, and then I ran out of time before the stream. So, I will have that video out tomorrow in the morning, rather than tonight. Unfortunately, but it is what it is. You know, sometimes just needs must. So, yeah, this is gonna be a fun one. This is gonna be a very fun one for sure, for sure. All right, let me make sure I've got the Twitch chat here, and I can say hello to all you fine folks who are in chat right now on both sides of the digital pond, as it were. All right, good. We've got Twitch chat. There's McCloud Eric with the traditional good evening Twitch chat. Thank you, McCloud Eric. And hello and welcome to all of y'all in the actual stream chat. The stream chat. No, that has not happened, and hopefully will not happen tonight. I see McCloud Eric. I see those who rule the ruler himself. Good evening. Good evening. Tate, Derp Frog, Karnak, Sinstorm. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Welcome, everybody, and everyone who is lurking or watches the VODs. Welcome to all of you as well. Don't want any of y'all to feel left out, shall we say. Tonight, we're going to be going into Wartales. Now, this is going to be an interesting one, because I've decided to do a little bit of a different format today. It'll be a normal, like, 3-ish hour stream, but the nature of the way Wartales works, I actually think it's going to be more interesting for y'all to see my in-progress campaign, because there's not traditional story the way there is in like a normal tactics RPG, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go in, and I'm going to show you guys like your normal like campaign setup, party creation, what the very beginning of the campaign looks like, and then we're gonna go and load up the campaign that I've been playing, because I'm still in the same region, the same zone in the game, but there's just gonna be so much more going on, and so many more like party members and capabilities and everything that I'm going to have. I think it'll make for a more interesting viewing experience, and give a better overall view, I would say, of how the game works, rather than just like trudging through the very early beginning stuff. So that is going to be the way we're going to do things tonight, and I think it's going to lead to a pretty good time. Good evening, long time to see. I'm a new one heller. I'm not entirely sure what that means. Chilling in the stream chat, lol. Yes, exactly. This is a great game. Glad you like it. Oh, dude, I love it. I adore it. Not wrong. Once you get a decent number of people, the game sort of unlocks with more and more options. Yeah, exactly. Oh, hello. I'm a new one. Hello. I got you. Yes, I understand the inflection now. It was hard to read into the text, but welcome. All right, so I think we can go ahead and get rolling here. Whoop. Hello. There we go. The hotkey wasn't working for a second there. It's Wartales, baby. So yeah, this is a very, very cool title, and I am frankly incensed that I've only just started playing it now, and I discussed that in the video. Because I'm missing out. I've been missing out for years not playing this game, man. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get into a new game here, and we'll go through, like I said, that opening stuff. It'll probably be like 10 minutes. Just because we're not going to get super in-depth on like party customization and stuff. So, when you go and load in to a new campaign in Wartales, this is just how it starts. There's no opening narration or whatever. It's just like choose your destiny, right? So it's like you can be basic apprentice friends looking for adventure, and like these are the starting things that you get, what classes you have, what stats and materials and stuff you get. Or you could be mercenaries escorting a merchant, or you could be deserters fleeing from an abusive army captain, young farmers looking for a better life. There's a bunch of different options available to you, and as you get more progress through the campaign, initially you'll actually unlock further starts, which is really interesting. So like the knowledge-seeking scholars I did not have available to me before. You start with knowledge, torches, and you get a warrior, a thaumaturge, a swordsman, and a spearman. The spearman I've not even had access to yet in my campaign, and a thaumaturge I only got recently, and is very interesting. So it's cool to see all the different ways that these different starts can play out. But say you're just starting and you're like, all right, we're just going to be apprentice friends looking for adventure, right? All right, so you start with that. Then you get to choose 2 factions, or like factors for your characters, a bonus and a negative. So you could say like, okay, your companions are used to long walks, and it reduces the speed at which your troop accumulates fatigue by 10%, which is very good for like how far you can travel before you have to camp. Or you could have our cunning fighters, so you get combat experience like more than you would have, and more influence after battles. You just get quick learners, so your profession XP is increased. There's a bunch of different options here. So like we could say that we're cunning fighters, right? So we get more combat XP. Then, but if we have a flaw, we could be like, oh, we could be somewhat meek. Our carrying capacity is decreased. So like we're good at combat, but we look kind of scrawny, right? And then you can choose how you want the campaign to work. So this is the difference from something like Unicorn Overlord, which I'm actually comparing this game to more and more, in terms of like how Unicorn Overlord has locked like levels and difficulty for regions. Here, with adaptive exploration, it will level scale to you. So no matter where you go, you're going to be at an appropriate level, which is interesting. Responded midway, I'm a big RPG guy, but mainly a modder in Final Fantasy 11. 11? 9. 11. 9. 11. 9. God, why is this... I've completely forgotten my Roman numerals. You're a modder in Final Fantasy. You can settle for that. But enjoy your videos. First came plenty with Unicorn Overlord. Hey! Based. Unicorn Overlord is still one of my favorite eras of the channel, and I wish we were still in it. God, I love that game so much. Yes, 9. Okay. God, my poor brain. Game can also be played in 2-player co-op and plays very well. Yeah, I was curious about that. That's very cool to hear, actually. Very cool to hear. So I've been playing on adaptive exploration because I feel like that just makes more sense. But if region locked, you could also have it be very like, oh, I'm not supposed to be here right now. We'll go with adaptive just for the sake of the example. So now you get to choose other different difficulty things, and you do start in Tiltron here. I don't know if you get the option to start in different places once you've unlocked them, but this is the only place I've been able to start thus far. If you go on experience, it's just tactical battles. The possibility of losing companions do not scare you. This is a little easy for me, but we'll rock with it for tonight. I would probably play on expert, honestly. And then extreme is like super hardcore. Death is immediate. Retreats are a great penalty. Companions who flee are lost. Enemy groups are faster. Disengagement comes at a greater penalty. And overall difficulty is at its maximum level. But not only do you have combat difficulty, you also have survival difficulty. So like on experience, you need to manage your companions' hunger, fatigue, and wages. Versus here, surviving and saving money will be painful endeavors. Or happiness declines more quickly. Prison sentences are final and irrevocable. Certain professions are dangerous. Merchants restock slowly, and overall difficulty is at its maximum level. So not only can you have the tactics gameplay be really tough, but the overall party management can be really tough as well. And then you have different save types. So again, just for the sake of example, we'll go with the stuff that I know. And then we get in there. So now you get to choose your characters. And by choose, I mean customize, because the characters that you have are based on what starting party you have. But what's cool is so you can come in here and be like, all right, Wimhar is a swordsman. You can change all the normal stuff. You can change his name. You can randomize his appearance with all sorts of different options. You can change what starting weapon he has, if he's like sword and board, or if he's a two-handed claymore user. And then you can change your different skills as well. So like right now he's got Wrath, which is kind of like a finisher execution move. But you can switch it and be like, okay, he's going to have first aid so he can heal people, or he's going to have taunt so he can become the focus of attacks, different things like that. So you can start to spec your characters out even early on like this, which is really cool. And then similar to Fire Emblem, you can add different traits here. So like you can make him brawny so he's got more constitution, and like, oh look, we can add another one. All right, so he's also clever so he gets more XP. But now because we picked 2 positive traits, we need to pick a negative trait. So he would have, say, Loafer, so his carrying capacity is reduced. And you can repeat that for all 4 characters and then do at least a modicum of customization similar to this of other characters that you get along the way, which is really, really dope. For now, we're not going to mess around with any of these guys. Again, we're not going to stick with this party. We'll leave Weimar as he is. Then you can get in there. Too easy on static. Adaptive is much more interesting. I can imagine that would be the case, yeah. Oh, dude, yeah, the modding scene for UO on PC would have been just insane. Great game for streams, naming people after subscribers and stuff. Oh, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Definitely something that I'm currently considering at some point. Oh. I forgot to refill my water before I sat down to stream. Whoops. I'll have to do that in a minute. All right, at the beginning, your companions are off in search of adventure. After a few days of quietly traveling along where their only feet was not getting lost, they've now reached their destination. Here, surely, awaits some novel and exciting quest that will stir up the uneventful lives of bored apprentices. Adventure awaits at the end of the road, for those who make it there alive, that is. And so here you start. And now the map runs in real time. So like things will be moving around as you look around and everything. For now, we're in this little gully here. And there's a group of dudes over here that we're going to have to go confront. So let's do that. All right, so we have a level 1 pack of hoodlums and poachers. Should be easy enough to handle. All right, and here's combat. So yeah, you have a normal initiative order, like you would probably expect. And then what's interesting is similar to Menace, you have like an initiative slot, and you can choose any of your characters to fill that slot who haven't already taken their turn this round. So like right now, we can move everyone around and get them positioned however we want them, right? Like very easy. This is just like pre-battle stuff. But then, once we have everyone where we want them, we could be like, all right, Weimart. Oh, we have Weimart and Weimar. Okay, I was like, wait a second, I'm confused. So then you have your normal move ranges, right? Just like you would expect from any sort of tactics RPG. And we have, these are not action points, these are valor points. These are to use our like big special abilities. Each character can largely do like a move action, a basic attack action, and then usually if you have the points and the like necessary requirements, could do a special action. So we can move up here, and now we can use Pound, which will deal more damage because the enemy has armor. And this is really cool. So you can actually move the camera around, all that type of fun stuff. You can't zoom in super far, but when we whack him, these guys are now engaged, and not in the marital sense. So they can't move away from each other unless something moves them externally, or they choose to disengage and take an attack of opportunity. And as part of that, you can see they'll actually be like in combat here, like swinging at each other, parrying, blocking. Like it's not doing any damage, but it's just a cool little combat animation to show like things are happening here. For now, we can end Weimart's turn, and then now we can move up with Weimar and get a little bit of a flank going on. So we don't get a direct bonus here yet, but if we get a third character on him, then he's going to be surrounded, and he's going to have a major decrease in combat effectiveness. Beautiful. Thank God didn't have a mediator, otherwise you would have been in trouble. Oh, dude, God, I know, right? All right, the archery is gonna shoot us in the back, but that's fine because we have armor. The other thing that's cool about this is, as far as I know, unless there's like a special class that can do this later on, you can only be engaged with one enemy at a time. So like now that Weimart is pulling aggro off this hoodlum here, I can have Weimar move up, slap him in the back, and then next turn move away with like no penalty. And he has to attack Weimart, again, with the exception of like particular skills and stuff. So you could really have your tanks draw full aggro and then let your squishies run around and do whatever they want. For example, So surround and engage enemy unit with 2 allies to get a bonus. So now you can see here, the unit is engaged in combat and next to 2 free enemies, damage taken increased by 20%. So he's in a bad spot now, and we can shank him for a lot of damage. Nice. So he's pretty much dead at this point. We can move up with our archer, and we can take a shot. Now, what's interesting is depending on your positioning, you'll actually have your hit chance reduced. Because, like, say Weimar was down a little bit more south and partially in the firing line, there'd be, like, a 77% chance to hit the hoodlum and a 23% chance to hit Weimar. And you can absolutely accidentally shoot your friends in the back of the head. Beautiful. Such a cool little detail that they're skirmishing when engaged. I know, I love it. It's so sick. Now, speaking of cool little details, waiting for this next one to come up here. So the next round starts, and we can start pushing into position. So, for an example on that one, okay, so because Weimart's not next to this guy, we're not worried about hitting him, but if he was, that'd be a different story. You can see down here, we're all moving before this poacher takes his turn. What? Now, we could go with Wrath. It's not going to kill this guy unless we get, like, a crit or something. But that's fine. I don't actually want to do that at the moment because I want to show off something different. So now, we run up on this man. He's got 6 health remaining, and our stab deals 6 to 7 damage. So we're guaranteed to kill here, which means... Oh. Well, usually, when you kill the last guy, you get a finisher animation. They're actually pretty sick, but I guess we didn't have such luck here, so apologies. I hyped that up for nothing. But now that the fight is done, we have our loot screen. We have our XP. We have our influence, which is our overall party reputation and can be spent like any other currency. And we can take this stuff here, which is a damage dagger that can poison things, very strong, as well as some cloth. Now, when you loot all, you don't take the bodies with you automatically. You can take them to try and sell at certain places, but it's generally not worth it. So once we're out of this screen, we'll ditch them. And then we can see here, our characters actually got some damaged armor due to the hits that they took. And this is going to be one of your survival mechanics that you have. So we have these raw materials. We can use these to repair armor while we're out in the field and don't have access to a blacksmith. Very, very important. And then you can also see that Weimart here got a level up. So we can right-click him, and we can see what it is that he currently has available to him. So right now, gear-wise, he's just got a club, some angler's rags, and a barrel lid for a shield. But we can go into his skills here, and you can see he's a brute, now level 2, and he has 3 different stats that you're able to choose from to level. Now, these are randomly rolled. So he could have gotten strength, dex, constitution, critical hit, any variation thereof. He didn't, so we have willpower, critical hit, and movement. Now, the crit hit is probably going to be what we would take here because this double plus means that it's going to get plus 2% to it rather than plus 1, which is quite nice. Willpower is not the most important thing for a frontline brute character, and movement is nice, but generally once you get stuck in, you're pretty much staying where you are for the most part, so you don't need a ton of movement. So crit hit is going to be where it's at. Then you get your first specialization choice. This is technically a promotion, but it's like going from squire to knight in FFT or something like that. Like, it's very basic. Your Vanguard is going to give you medium helmet and medium armor and a +1 strength, as well as the Relentless Charge skill. Disengages and charges in a straight line, deals 5 damage to all units in their path, and applies slowdown for 1 round. And then you can get Smasher, which is also giving you medium armor and +1 strength with poisoned impact, or Destroyer, which is giving you Constitution +3 and heavy gear, as well as weakening blow. So this is going to be where you really start to customize exactly how a particular character is going to play for you, because you'll be able to get these different equipment aptitudes, as well as like a baseline skill for them. That's going to play a major part in how you have them function in any given battle. Just as an example case, we'll take Destroyer here. We don't have medium armor right now, but weakening blow is nice. And then we can continue. Used to be a poacher, then I took an arrow in the back. Yeah, right. So you can see here we have little points of interest. We can pick up some iron here. Again, very Unicorn Overlord. And as we move out towards the road, you can see time is passing here and our fatigue is going down. There's some stables here that we've discovered. And there's even like a little road sign that we can click on to see where it is that we're supposed to be going. So to the east is the jail, and to the west is the city. So we're going to ignore this stable for now, and then we're just going to go to the city itself so I can show you guys that a little bit, and then we're going to go and load into my actual campaign. Hey, Vertigo, Beamstalk. Good to see you guys. Good to see you. And hey, we earned a knowledge point. Nice. So knowledge points are a very interesting, unique XP system in this. You have your compendium, right, which is like your normal codex. But when you go into it, you're actually learning skills here. This can be like basic functionality. This can be items to craft, cooking, like hunting stuff. Like there's a bunch of different options in here that you'll be able to expand on and learn over time. And this is where you can get some really important stuff like the ability to run on the world map. So now, instead of this, we're paused. This normal move speed, I can hold shift, and now we're running. So we can actually get around the map faster. And you have everything from basic functionality like that to like reduced costs for recruiting people and stuff. It's very cool. Once you're in town, you have your normal array of options. You got your blacksmith, you got the town hall where you can talk to the mayor, who's an important NPC, a market, an inn to go and like recruit other characters and stuff. For example, we can talk to Rickry here.
I've had enough of my nightmare neighbors. Take me far away from here.
And yes, most dialogue in the game is voice, which is also very, very cool. So we can see what he has going on here, and he's a level 1 archer with clever, so he gets more XP, but scrawny, so his constitution is reduced. And then we can choose to recruit him if we want. So it takes 30 of our like party reputation and 60 gold. But having extra party members is huge in this because as far as I've seen thus far, I don't know that there's like a hard cap on how many people you can have and how many people you can bring to a fight. So getting someone early, especially someone with like a bow, is actually pretty sick. And then you can see him up here as part of our party. We can give him different gear, all that type of fun stuff. Our ranger here can get that poisoned knife. You can see it shows up on his character. It's very like CRPG in the presentation, and it's not as complex in terms of the overall equipment, but it still has a similar feeling to it, which is very, very cool. And that's the basics. You'll have your different amounts of food that you're going to need to be able to maintain the party over time. You'll have your gold. You have to pay people wages periodically. You have your valor points so you can stack up outside of fights. You kind of get the idea. Now, let's go ahead and get into the real stuff here. Oh, excuse me. I had a slight yawn. So I'm curious, out of the people in chat right now, how many of y'all have actually played Wartales before? Because it's clear that a few of you have, but I like to take the pulse and find out just how much experience the chat has. So now you can see we have quite a few more characters up here. We've got Freewill, who is my swordmaster, wielding a claymore. He has like actual armor and stuff, as does most of my party. We've got Pony, one of our horses. We've got Laurorthian, which is my most recent recruit, who's a proper sword and border. Very, very tanky. Ulanon, who is a healer, but it's because he's a thaumaturge. So he's kind of like the antiquarian from Darkest Dungeon 1, if you're familiar with that, where he's got like a little incense burning sensor thing that allows him to like get buffed up to heal and support allies, as well as being able to like throw alchemical bombs and like poison the enemy and fun stuff like that. Very unique character. Haven't quite gotten the hang of using them properly, but very fun to use. Then we have Recruitment, my cannoneer, who's like a sort of commanding officer crossbow wielder with medium armor. Another pony, so we've got way more carrying capacity. Celadosia, my lieutenant, who is definitely like a frontline tank axe wielder. Reikanor, my cutthroat, who has this nasty like AoE poison dagger plus throwing knives, which is very strong. And then Theofrey, my captain, who is my resident archer. And that is the crew here. Now, what's cool is as you're running around the map, you can actually see our whole full-size party here running around with us, which is pretty dope. I'm currently on day 17 of the campaign. We've got all of our gear here, and I've completed a lot of quests. So this is the map of the current zone that we're in. And once we go and complete this quest, I believe will be given the option to leave this zone and go to the next zone. So I've been trying to clean up as many different quests here as I can before I move on. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing here. We have a bounty down here, and we have a bounty over here, and then there's sections of the map that I haven't finished exploring yet. So I want to do all that, and then we will go and do that big story quest, which is a conflict between the local mayor and a leader of like revolutionary refugee forces who are trying to make a living for themselves. And what exactly is going to come to fruition with that is going to be for us to find out together. Played it a while ago, maybe 10-ish hours, so I didn't notice the skirmishing back then. Maybe a recent addition or on blind. Maybe. I know this is a game that has had a lot of development time behind it. I believe still has active roadmaps and stuff, so... Oh, we got wolves over here. We can just try and grab this wood. Cool. Tried it, friend quit midway. May take me, or make me want to play again, but I also got Monster Hunter Stories 3 and Crimson Desert coming. Oh, fair. Yeah, I've heard good things about Monster Hunter Stories. Crimson Desert, I still... It just feels like some sort of a pipe dream, but... Someone's like little lean-to here. Interesting. Doesn't seem like I can interact with it, though. Curious. So down here below us is a cave, which I have explored previously. The question is, can we go down from here? We cannot. All right, gotta circle back around. It's a very cozy game in a way. Like the nice chill music and just like running around the countryside looking for shenanigans to get up to. It feels very chill. It's not super hardcore, at least on the difficulty that I'm on, so combat feels less like something to stress over, even in a good way, and more something to just like enjoy. More of the stress comes from how you approach certain situations and who you decide to make your enemies. Like, I was an outright thief bastard the first game that I played. And before long, I had like 450 suspicion, which means I had lawmen descending on me from every direction at all times of day. It was horrifying, and I eventually did get slaughtered. Honestly, wish we get a co-op fantasy story like Skyrim, but that's the real pipe dream. That would be very cool, dude. I would be so on board for that. Absolutely. Hey, some leather for crafting. Nice. All right, so we're working our way towards this other objective over here, which I'm very curious about. Grab some iron. Hello, gentlemen. Quite a few of you. Poachers. Interesting. Bandits have been attacking caravans and travelers along the road. This must end now, or merchants will refuse to travel through till Tren. Okay. Well, so there's a lot of them, but they're just level 2. Like, that should be fine. Okay. So now we've got a proper... Oh, we're tired? Oh, I didn't see that. Shit. Okay. Yeah, I completely missed that. So we're now at a handicap, which again shouldn't be too terrible, because our team's pretty okay at this point. But that is so unfortunate. I completely missed that. Is that a war pony? It is a war pony. Yep, so he does have the war pony skill. I don't have armor for him yet, but he's been pretty useful to just run in there and kick stuff. It's been nice. All right, well, this is going to get very curious, so let's move up here. And now, yes, I am getting close, but the bow that I have knocks people away when I shoot them, which is sick. And then I can set up an overwatch, so if any of them moves, I'll get to shoot them again, up to 3 times. Very, very cool. So as you see, I moved everyone over to one side so that they can support each other since our stats are nerfed. That should play out in our favor. Get him, war pony. I feel like the game sound is quite quiet. Let me bring that up a tad here. We're going to bump it a little bit more even. Alright, let me know how that is for you guys. Alright, now see, this is interesting, because now this is where I can choose to run a different character than the one it auto-defaulted to for me. And I think we're going to do just that, because we can move here, and then we can AoE. Cool, so now he's going to be not poisoned, but he took a bunch of damage, and we can huck a knife at his friend here. Beautiful, big crit, big crit. And we got a Valor point because of one of his traits. Don't stab my horse. That sounds good? Okay, cool. Here they come. Yeah, so there's no real story in this. It's interesting because it's more of like an emergent narrative D&D style thing where it's like, there are events that occur. Oh yeah, see, so I shot at this guy, but he was in the way, so he wound up actually rolling and taking the hit. There's stuff that's occurring, but you're just a dude running some mercenaries around. Like, you are not important and have no real bearing on most of the story. So instead, you just kind of hear about things that are happening and get to influence little parts of it, over time, which is very cool. Alright, we're just gonna pop Orderly. And then Ovation. Because of the arc of the axe, I would have to hit one of my teammates to be able to hit this guy because of the positioning that they have, so. Devs announced there will be horseback units late in the year, so war ponies will have some more useful play. Hey! Very cool. Very exciting. Sorry, I had to smite a clanker in my Twitch chat. Alright, farewell, get in there. So even with the nerf to their damage and everything, they're still cleaning these guys up. My team is pretty strong for this area at this point, even with the dynamic scaling. Oh, there you go. You got shot for his trouble. Yes, by all means, group on me. That's exactly what you want to do to the guy with the claymore. Okay, here's our Thaumaturge. So he's not going to be the most useful here, but he can get in there, and he can throw a bomb. Nice. A little bit of AoE damage. Taking pot shots on me. Haven't broken the armor yet, though. Good high-quality armor. Gotta love it. Our swordsman can get in there. And his team strike deals extra damage for each adjacent ally, which is pretty cool. So he actually hits pretty decently hard as long as at least one other person is around. Yeah, getting poisoned for our trouble. Now, what's fun here is we can get the AoE on these guys. Because this is just our basic attack. It's not a skill. Nice. Alright, that guy's almost dead. Means we can throw a knife at him. Cool. And then free the others up for more important action. Nice! Well done, War Pony. Well done. The damage is very satisfying. Alright, so now we can swing on this fool. Oh, big damage. And then we can hit him with the Wrath. Boom. Because his health was below 50%, we got access to Wrath, which does a good chunk of damage and gives you Fury, which makes it so that your next attack does 50% more damage. Very good. Yeah, come on in, boys. Come on. Alright. We'll get our sword and border in here. Get some decent damage in. Beautiful. We're poisoned, but it's really not terrible, and it'll wear off soon, so not too worried about it. And every time he gets attacked, we get a Valor point. Now, I can heal with the thaumaturge as well. I don't think I necessarily need to, but I mean, if I really wanted to, I could be like, here. There you go. Nice. And he gets bonuses depending on how many schniffas, shall we say, of the inhalants, the toxic fumes he has consumed to empower himself in his nonsense. Very good. Alright, we just have, what, 6 more? Many of them with bows, which is kind of annoying, but we've got way better armor than they do, so I'll take it. Now, you, ma'am. You have a giant 2-handed axe, and as such, cleave! Beautiful. Now, sir, you can really try to stab her, and you will apply the poison. But unfortunately for you, she has a metric shit ton of armor. And generally speaking, it's not going to work out. A little bit of poison damage there, but that's fine. Beautiful. Very good. So now, she's no longer surrounded. I think we're good. Come on in, you coward. The blades are just fine. Ow. Alright, now we get to swarm them. Alright, you gentlemen. Never mind. Throw a dagger. Because where the stupid pony is, I can't squeeze through. You can't pass through your own units. So, and because I accidentally moved Reikenor, he's now locked into his turn. So he's just like kind of chilling. Okay. And goodbye, sir. Very good. And now we can move next to the horse and first aid it a little bit. Get some health back. Just so it doesn't keel over on us and immediately die and leave us stranded. Well, we can go here and we can slap the archer because we'll get extra team strike damage. Yeah, beautiful. And then we can hit him with the destabilizing strike. Oh, and just kill him. You love to see it. Oh, you really do love to see it. So we're not in engagement with these guys because we didn't attack them, but we are threatening them a little bit. Just with our sheer presence. Well, we can do this. Heal up. And now what's cool is, because that's just an ability, we can just do that. Now we can inhale. And so now he's got toxic miasma, so he's going to actually be able to do Purge, which will deal damage to that enemy based on how many toxic miasma he has built up currently. So, quite the bomb character. Well, pop in a moment. Wanted to say, hey, how you doing, Segno? Welcome as always, sir. Oh, well, there's our finisher, and it's obscured by the leaves. Damn it. Well, your imagination's gonna have to do you justice on that one, unfortunately. Hey, they're demoralized and they flee. Huzzah! Very good. So now we get all their junk. including actually a decent jacket, huh? Okay.
Please, have mercy, good sirs. Have mercy on us. We didn't attack you to hurt you, believe me. We only wanted to scare you, so that you would hand over your crowns. Please, don't hurt me. It was wrong and we knew it. But Gothenburg requires so much gold to cross the border that we had no other choice. We have no other choice but to rob travellers.
We give them the border pass. That gives us a raider's bow, but we don't really take kindly to their parts around here, so instead we're just going to kill them. See ya. Alright, so now we can rest here. Which is good, because I actually need to go and grab water really quick. So, I know this is an extremely, extremely early break here, but give me 1 second, guys, and we'll go over the camp system. I just have to run and grab water really quick, because I'm so thirsty. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Got caught talking to Jane for a second. Oh, all right. Hey, I see we have a Wartales in the Twitch chat. Hello, Wartales. We attacked you to save you. Trust me. Yes, exactly. H2 no water break. Yes, exactly. And hey, Coco, what a wonderful Thursday for a turn-based fest. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Good to see you, my friend. You got here just in time for me to get back from grabbing some water really quick. Oh, why are we in top chat? Go live chat, please. Thank you. Stupid thing. But yes, so when your characters need to rest, you have your camp. And my camp right now is definitely a lot more set up than yours will be at the start of the game. Right now, we have a workshop that I built. You'll find random different, like, things to study. There'll either be, like, ore veins that you can mine, or, like, tree stumps you can gather sap from, or, like, old monoliths that can be studied. And that's what's happening here right now with Olanon. Olanon is currently in the Scholar profession, which is something he is leveling up currently, gives him some stats, and more importantly, it allows him to come to stuff like this, and then get profession XP, generates knowledge, which we can then use to unlock different skills and things, all sorts of fun stuff. We then have a cooking pot over here with our captain, who is also our cook. He's making some delicious goods for us at the Mo. And we can actually come in here and see if we have anything that we can whip up. Unfortunately, it would appear that I don't have any salt, though. I am out of salt. Okay, well, we need to acquire salt, and then we can cook different stuff to get way more food out of it, which is nice. For now, though, he's just going to be chilling over there, and then the rest of the party either doesn't have anything to do or is chilling around the fire, generating happiness for us. Right now, we have plenty of food, 4 days worth. So we're just going to go here to the fire, and we're going to fill up on everything that we need. It is not a payday currently. When it is payday, this is when you would also pay your people to keep them happy. But fortunately, we are not in that position at the moment. We do have one character who is a drunkard and must consume alcohol with every meal to be happy. So we're going to give them some cider. And then we can just stock up on, like, let's see. We can grab some apple pancakes, actually. That'll be good. Reduces the rate at which we accumulate fatigue. Busy day ahead of us tomorrow, so that'll be ideal. And then we can toss some beans in there. And we can cook up some pike. And yeah, we'll give them an extra bottle of brandy while we're at it too. So now we've got all of our food needs, and we can rest. Nice. So we're well rested. Our happiness is up. It's at the max of 15, which is very good, because now they're happy and we get extra reps. So I've got, like, all the reputation in the world to spend doing whatever I want, basically, which is very nice. Weird. The music just cut out there. Huh. Oh, hey! Laorthian has something he wants to talk to us about. If I get slammed in the ribs with a mace or shot in the rear end with an arrow again, I swear I'll rip off the culprit's arm and bash him over the head with it. So you'll get these contextual conversations based on, like, what roles you have people fulfilling. And oftentimes it gives you the option to, like, here, we can lose valor but get happiness and fatigue, prepare to retaliate in case of friendly damage. Admonish Reikenor for his incompetence, so we gain valor, but his our relationship with him goes down. Or we can spend time training with him. He'll gain the exhausted status, but he'll get an aptitude point. After a rest, the trooper generates 10% less fatigue. I think that's fine, though, because we're not going to be generating as much fatigue as it is, and he'll get an aptitude point, which is very good. So now he can... actually, have a couple of different people have levels and stuff, which is very nice. So I don't really need willpower or constitution on our cannoneer here, so we're just going to get crit hit. And then Reikenor is our cutthroat. He's our assassin. So more dex means more damage and crit rate. Thank you very much. Cool. All right, so our armor is still busted, but that's fine. We're going to move out to town, and we can stock up on stuff. Right, we have to do this, though. Actually, let me look at one thing here quick. Yeah, we don't quite have the mats that we need, which is very unfortunate. Oh, get that back. We'll be low on armor I would love to be able to fight this guy before we go back to town, just because we're a decent ways away, but unfortunately, this is an average difficulty fight. I don't really want to get into that without having all of our stuff. So let's run back to town quick. We're generating less fatigue anyway, so we'll be able to get there faster without as many issues. We can have the blacksmith top us up on stuff. We can get chased by wild boars, apparently. No, thank you. And then once we're topped up on all of our gear... they're still coming, huh? Don't stop. Okay. Then we can head on out and go do a couple of fights. How much does making them fight nude impact morale? Morale, no. It's a guard outpost. I don't think I've been here before, actually. Hello? Oh. We chop wood. Maybe I have been here before. Oh, yeah, I have been here before. Okay, I know where I am. No, it just reduces your armor. Hey, Bidon, how you doing? Pleasure to see you, my friend. Hope you're having a lovely evening. You know I am, as we're playing another kick-ass turn-based tactics game. Alright, here's town. Very good. Mr. Blacksmith. I require repairs, sir.
You can use my anvil. I can also repair your dents here and there. Nothing more.
So we can sell this damaged dagger. We don't need that. This collar of solitude, a leather collar favored by solitary animals. I'm assuming you can get like a dog or a wolf at some point. But I've been holding on to this for ages and never found that, so we're going to sell it. Recipe for mutton stew, which would be quite useful. I've got all this white leather that I'm carrying around that I don't really know what to do with. We're going to go ahead and sell that, I think. And that gives us a decent amount of money, so we can go ahead and buy the rest of these raw materials that he has, so we can actually repair our stuff out in the field. Okay. So now we can head back out. All of our stuff's repaired. We have supplies. We can go and do some fighting. You as well, Titanium Leg Man. Thank you, Badon. Thank you. So see, if we had a level of suspicion here, we have a little bit because I stole some stuff, but not enough to get the fuzz on our trail. These guys are guards. They would actually be after us if we had that at level 1 or higher. And the higher this is, the more guards spawn and the more they actively pursue you, which gets very scary very quickly. Large group for the first area. You can catch wild animals. Only ferocious animals are really worth it now. I need rope and have the animal engage at half or less and have someone come behind and knock it out. Ah, is that how that works? Okay. The lawmen are apparently engaged with the boars. We're going to leave them to it. They should be able to handle that themselves. Oh, this is a different path. No, we don't want that. What the hell is over here? Another boar pit, it would seem. Okay, hold up. I'm curious about this, actually. Your companions will just ambush their targets and will have an advantage in the fight. Nice! There's a bunch of boars and some dominant sows. I'm curious about this, because I don't know what this, like, pit is over here. Good early to mid-game. Gotcha, gotcha. Alright, so now you can see we actually have quite the area that we can deploy over, but at least the way my party is set up, I generally want to be clustered. So we're going to do just that. We're going to have most of our melee over here. We can have Mr. Sword and Board hold the line on this side in the mud, and then we can draw the rest of them to us. Alright. So, we're actually in a good position here where Reikenor can move up between these two boars and do his big spin attack. Nice. Very good. And then he can throw a dagger here. Oh, the big crit. Ay, Chihuahua. You'll love to see it. Nice. Alright, and then that means he can fall back a little bit because he was never actually in engagement with them. Reikenor is probably my favorite character to play right now. He just has so much flexibility in terms of all the abilities he has. It's great. Ferocious only appears if you take the red print hunts, or if the tri-bears are amazing. Yeah, I did do one of those hunts, and I did fight a ferocious wolf, and it was scary. Alright, so now because of our positioning here, we've got a big sweep with the claymore, so we can hit both of these. Nice. Good damage. Could not quite get to our horse, which is huge. That gives us the opportunity to sneak around behind here. We can activate Ovation. So all of our allies in that area now get a free riposte when they get attacked, but only until they next move. So for like clusters of us here who are gathered around and probably just going to be in this fight for a hot sec, that might be useful. It's not a guarantee, but I've had it get a lot of bonus damage in for me. Like this guy here now gets to stab back. Alright, now here's my archer. So he is going to move up. And he's going to use his special ability because he's a captain to get us some extra valor. So now we've got 2 extra valor that he can do, or anyone can do whatever I want them to with. And that probably means I'm going to set up a barrage here. So now if either of these pigs tries to run through here, he'll catch him with the barrage. It won't stop their movement, but it'll make them take damage. Nice. So our rogue is taking hits. He's out of retaliations, but that's fine. He'll live. Now here... I think we're actually just going to start legging it down this way. Because our Thaumaturge can actually toss a heal now at our rogue. So he gets a little bit of healing. And then I can throw a bomb. Just for a little extra chip damage. Nothing crazy. He's more of a support character than anything. Alright, a lot more pigs coming up, but that's fine. We can slog through the mud here and try and draw them to us. It's going to be slow going, but he'll get there eventually. He tried to leave the area, so he gets shot. Love it. Absolutely adore it. I mean, if you guys want to cluster around that badly, that's your own prerogative, man. So now what's cool about my crossbowman is because he's a cannoneer, he gets the commanding shot ability. So it deals normal damage, but if there's an ally in range of what it is that I'm shooting, they will then immediately get an attack of opportunity on it. So we should be able to... Oh, well, that killed it anyway. But even if we didn't kill that, Pony would have then had the chance to attack it, which is super cool. Alright, now it's a new round. So, we have the ability to take another action here. And that, I think, is going to be for our Swordmaster here. So he gets a big swing. And then, because he's attacked twice, he unlocked his Laceration skill. Deals 9 damage to all the units in the area 2 times, usable after 2 attacks. And it takes 2 Valor. So now we can swing on these boars again. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! We get a Valor point back because we killed something, and that's phenomenal because then now he can Wrath and likely kill this boar too. Beautiful. So you can see you can get big go turns like that where... I'm going to throw him into the thick of it to hold these boars back a bit. Once you get some Valor points stacked up and some special abilities unlocked, you can, for lack of a better term, go whole hog and really deal some devastating damage, which is nice. I did do a ghost pack, yeah. Yeah, that was interesting. I killed the Nightmare. It was pretty cool. Oh, hey, speaking of... Capture. When an enemy has less than half their health left, use chains or rope to capture them. Place one of your units next to an engaged enemy to try and capture them. Okay. Knockout. Knocks out an enemy while they're engaged with an ally. They will be taken prisoner after combat ends. Cool. Alright, we've captured a pig. Nice. Yeah, I had not encountered that yet. That's very cool. So are you then able to, like, bring it back to a butcher or something if it's, like, a pig and have it slaughtered for food? Or is it just for combat? And capture bandits and sell them to the jail. Oh, that's cool. My favorite easy combo is just letting your herald, one of the spearman classes, use rallying cry to give nearly everyone fury on next attack. Holy. Yeah, that's insane. God damn. Let's... Oh, interesting. I have to hit my guy here to be able to do this, unfortunately, but... At least that way we're out of engagement range. I love having the offhand throwing knives. It's so much fun. Ow. The dominant sow. Smacking me in the butt. Alright, we're going to take this opportunity to come over here. Get a little bit of a cheeky flank on this boar. Nice. Is region locked or free roam? I just got a pass to be able to go to the next region. So I'm assuming it's region locked? Oh no, just had a major sink leak. How we doing, chat? Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Right, there's our attack opportunity. Nice. That sucks, dude. I'm very sorry to hear that. I'm doing good. We're playing an absolutely baller-ass tactics game that I've been loving playing in my off... Well, not in my off time. I've been prepping for this stream and a video. But, very, very cool game. Alright, so now we can cancel our little Overwatch here. And... we're not really going to be able to do anything super useful here. Probably just heal our own poison. Oh, no, we can't even do that. Let's risk the shot here. We have a 21% chance to hit our own last, but... beautiful. Is this the scaling by regions or the adaptive difficulty? Adaptive, adaptive. Yeah, what I wish Unicorn Overlord had been. Make it vile to go to Albion at the start of the game and get my angels, damn it. Alright, so now we're nearly done here. Just have to kill a couple more pigs and the rest are probably going to run. Good. And once again, we can set this up so if by off chance anything tries to move, we'll just shoot it. Yeah, you get in there, Pony. Show him. Nice. Good damage, actually. Unfortunately, Pony put itself in a position where I have to hit it to kill the boar, but... so it goes. More people who are combat ready have the more enemies spawn for combat. Yep. Yeah, I've been noticing that, but it's been fine thus far. Got them all locked down. Well, I mean, if you're just gonna leave such a perfect opening. Goodbye, ma'am. And we can let the last one flee. It's fine. Cool. Took a fair bit of damage there, but we have the supplies to repair it all. And we get grease, pork, leather, and a bunch of fangs as well as carcasses. Hell yeah. That's going to be valuable stuff to sell later. And then there's our boar. Execute and free, huh? Interesting. Defensive blow, forest guardian. Curious. Pack horses are well trained for battle. That's a cool option. Yeah, it is. Oh, rat infestation. What is this? Oh, I can level the boar? What? No shit. Interesting. All right, more movement for Piggy. More strength for Piggy. More movement for Piggy. Cool. Oh, there we go. You can choose to slaughter it for meat. The beast eats the remains, which reduces its food consumption by 2. The beast eats the remains? The what? Or we can give it thick skin. Interesting. That battle was boring. Haha, there you go. Now I want to make a fucking combat boar, man. Thick skin, let's go. Rat infestation. Your feet sink into some repulsive muck. The ground shudders. Interesting. I've not seen this before. Quick drum fill. But rat infestation. Kill the matriarch to end the fight. At the end of each round, the matriarch calls in numerous rats to help her. What are we fighting, the fucking Skaven right now? Try to destroy as many plague-infested outgrowths as possible before killing the matriarch to earn more rewards. What? Whoa! What the hell? Okay, now I was just talking about how there wasn't that much overt fantasy stuff in this game in my video, but what the... Okay, interesting. So these are plague-infected outgrowths. They take extra fire damage. Holy. As long as the unit is alive, they generate an area of poison around them. Okay. Unit with pyrophobia and poison damage restores their health instead. I see. Well, that's going to be a problem for our rogue with his poison knife, huh? Yes, this is my first one of these. Yep. Okay, so we're supposed to kill as many of these as we can before killing the broodmother for extra rewards. Interesting. I mean, they're all over the goddamn place. I don't know if I can kill all of them. Oh, my pet boar is here. Cool. I guess he'll just run around on his own and do stuff. Nice. All right. Well, I mean, ideally, I'm going to want to snipe these things from range. So I guess we can start doing that. Because we don't want to take too much poison. Alright, gather around, kitties. Yo-ho. Alright, so now we don't have anyone on that side to get singled out. I mean, let's just start dealing damage, I guess. Be impressed if you manage to get all of them. Yeah, I mean, they have a lot of health. I mean, with enough time and dedication, you could do it, but we're just gonna get swamped by rats. Ow. Oh boy, we have a fever. Immediately. Alright, Pony, yeah, get in there. Kill that mound. So, what is fever? Damage taken increased by 5%. Stackable. Ew, nasty. Alright. Interesting. Let's see if we can't just clear one of these quick. Trait unlocked. The Tormentor trait. Ooh. What does that do? Critical hit and critical damage increased by 5% when a two-handed weapon is equipped. Fuck yeah, I'll take that. Okay. Go, Mr. Boar. Yeah, get it. Dude, having him just to wail on these is going to be pretty nice. Even if he dies, who cares? It's a boar. Minigame amount of rats always increases. How long you're willing to stay for rewards. Fever will add up. Yeah, got it. I see. Well, Olanon is going to be basically exclusively healing at this point. Because his poison mechanic is obviously going to not be helpful here. Nice. Got there fast, too. So does Fever guaranteed stack, then? It seems like it does. Which is quite rude. Well, we have to get these rats off of him so he can move. Good. Okay, it is guaranteed to land. Got it. Okay, so yeah, these guys are going to heal off the poison as they run through the miasma, which is very, very annoying. So realistically, I need to either just kill them outright with Devious Whirlwind or only hit one at a time. Now here I can hit both of these and just clear them, which is good. So then that means I can come over here, and I believe, yeah, I can hit this with a dagger. Nice. If we can kill at least 2 of these, I'll be happy with that, and then we can see what we get. Fumigator, or whatever the class is called, seems like it would be good. Lots of AoE damage. I have not seen that one just yet. Alright. So she is now surrounded. But I can back up here and throw a bomb. Back up a little bit more. There we go. Good. A little bit of extra chip damage. And no one else desperately needs healing yet. This is interesting.
These are
Oh, thaumaturs, you mean. Got it, got it, got it, got
and
it.
yet our fortunes fly
Svilen
with them.
Kostadinov, welcome, welcome. Good to have you. Hope you enjoy your time around the channel, my friend. Pleasure to have you here. Alright, so... Yeah, God, if we could kill 3 of them, that'd be really good. Bonk. Bonk. Because we kill this one, we kill this one, we kill this one, and then we just book it right to the Broodmother and kill it. Oh, is the Thaumaturge a DLC class? I don't think I have the DLC. As far as I know, I just have the game. Or if the code that I got had DLC with it, I was not informed. Alright. Holy! Okay, that's a lot of rats. Like, that's way more rats than I expected. Holy shit. Interesting. Huh. Alright, we have to get these off of him. Good. So you're playing the Plague Tales DLC, huh? Apparently, yes. Alright. Homeboy there is taking a lot of poison damage. We're going to have to fix that. We've got this dead very shortly. Yeah, the issue is with the engagement mechanic, keeping the rats off you long enough to kill the goddamn, like, nests is tough. Alright, that's gonna have to do. We gotta start working on the Broodmother. So we're gonna come over here. Since this is an engagement, I can frenzy it, and it'll hit multiple times. Good. I'll have the base game. These were in it, so it's part of the base game as far as I know. Okay, gotcha. Maybe it was free update stuff or something. Okay. So we might not get 3 of these. We might just get the 2, which is fine. Good. targeting going. Homegirl over here is just swarmed. Okay, good snipe, good snipe. I don't want Pony to die here, but if it does, it does. We have another one. Oh, the sniperino. Good stuff. However, I'm running out of people for this turn. I want to get this sniped down, so... It's just a matter of not hitting something else accidentally in the process, but... Okay, we've almost got it. Start moving over towards the Broodlord. Or the Broodmother, or whatever. We need more rat poison. No, not poison, not poison. The poison heals them. We need rat cleansing, I think. Oh, nope, come on, go. Thank you. Stomp that rat. Alright, so now we can move. We'll have this dealt with our ranged or with the boar, so we can just move over here to help out the rest of the party. Like besides the Lizard and Sabertooth cats, any werewolves? Not sure about that DLC. Okay, class is locked behind by DLC. Gotcha. Oh, he just avoided the Overwatch, the little bastard. Yeah, they're like rat structures. We just have to kill the big one. Alright. Now this is where we get a big schwang. Nice. And let's get our riposte going on here. Yeah, hit me. Little shit. Alright, we've been galvanized. That's good. That gives us more stats and such. No, don't bother my boar. I need that boar to kill the stupid thing. Alright, we're nearly through to the Broodmother. I think I can actually heal Pony from here. Yes, I can. Cool. Let's inhale here. So he actually, you know, does some of his own supply, shall we say. So he's going to poison himself, but it gives his abilities better effects. So now, the horse is not poisoned. It's going to deflect the next bit of damage that comes at it, and it's healed. And then we can throw a bomb. We're going to hit the boar, but, like, who gives a shit? Okay, good. The structure's dead. Oh, and that gets rid of the poison around it. Ah, okay. And then we can purge, which does more damage there. Cool. All right. Yep, we're going to have more rats coming in, but that's fine. Rats are emerging from the holes. Yep. Holy crap, there's a lot of them. Yo, wait, what? Where'd that come from? I didn't see that before. Oh, shit. That's not good at all. Alright. So, Ulanon has to get up here. And he has to heal her, otherwise she's permadead. So, we can have our big Schneefa. Toss her a big heal. Get her off Death's Door. Deflect the next instance of damage that she would take. And then he can throw a gigantic bomb. Again, we're going to hit the boar, but who gives a shit? Cool. That gets them off of her. We're galvanized again. She'll be able to move. And then we can do our AoE exhale. Okay. So that cleared a huge chunk of them. This is actually, yeah, this is the first time that Lenon has really shown for me, but god damn, he is doing work. Alright, boar friend, yep. Tie him up, tie him up. Yeah, we got a boogie on over there to that broodmother. Nice snipe. That's what he had available, though. Alright, we have to move, man. The issue is we're all tied up over here. We're going to have to go for the AoE and just suffer the damage here, unfortunately. But it'll get the rats off of us at least. And that means that I can get him on the broodmother. Which is very, very important. Just start putting damage into her. Doesn't matter what type of damage, just damage. Come on. There we go. Good. Good, 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 good. The sooner we can kill her, the better. Obviously. Where's the Pied Piper when you need him? Seriously. Alright, the fact that we got our rogue through to her is a very, very good sign, because even if he's engaged, he can just do his AoE swing. I'm so glad we got this boar before we got here. It has absorbed so much damage for us. Huge, huge damage. Yeah, that boar has been such an incredible meat shield. Recruiting them just for that is actually pretty dope. Yep, we'll take the hit there, but that's fine. I think we've pretty much got this at this point, just so long as nobody keels over on me. And even if they do, we'll still win. I just don't want to lose anybody at this point, you know? Free will can't get through. But you can. She's not my biggest damage dealer, but she does enough. Goodbye! Okay, the broodmother is dead. The rats are fleeing in a panic. Whoo! Scary fight. Scary fight. Your commanders killed 20 rats and destroyed only one. I thought we killed 2. Huh. That's unfortunate. But I mean, still, we got 28 XP, 32 influence. Infected blood that could be of interest to the purifiers. Interesting. Plagued leather. A bunch of fangs. An infected brain will surely be of interest to scientists in Alizar. Okay. Plague-ridden samples. Extract from plague-infected outgrowths. This substance could be of great use in alchemy. Okay. And then bait. Alright, alright, alright. Hell yeah. Well, good thing I bought all those materials because holy. And we can heal up. Beautiful. Oh, wait, no. No. There we go. Alright. That worked out. Nobody died. We got some stuff. I learned about a new type of encounter. I am here for it. And now we can go deal with Rosian's coterie here. And see exactly what that's going to entail for us. Anyone infected? I think it would be under injuries and status, right? I don't think so. Oh, wait. No, he's exhausted. No, it looks like we're good. I think we're fine. Oh, God, what's happening over here? Nothing good, it looks like. Hello?
A plague rat bit my husband while he was out chopping wood, and Stormcap has cast us out. Ever since, I've had a very hard time finding enough food for him. I've nothing to offer in return, but could you take care of him?
What? find enough food for him. Due to sick with the plague, they can only eat meat and may go mad if they become famished. Interesting. Okay. Alright. I mean, that's not the worst thing.
I heard what my wife told you. She's right, you know. I will eventually turn against her. Do what you must. I'd rather die than hurt her.
Interesting, but we can recruit him. Huh. So yeah, we can just execute him, get 3 infected blood, or we can recruit him with the carcasses, and then we can throw him at this upcoming fight. Yeah, hell yeah. Alright, yeah, I'm cool with that, that's fine. Oh, and we have our compendium here, so I would like to learn... Yes. Yes. Iron two-handed blacksmith stuff. Hell yeah. There are cures in town? Hell yeah. Alright. Yeah, and again, like, even if we didn't cure him, it was just like, hey, take these carcasses, dude. Go, we're gonna take you, you're gonna die a noble death. You're gonna get to die the warrior that you are. That's pretty cool. And then, yeah, if we can cure him, we've got a new guy. Unique NPC thing with the class choice. Yeah.
May the all-seeing eye give me the strength to go on living without him.
Now, like, could we go and get him a cure and then bring him back? Because, I mean, I'd love to be able to do that for them. Like, hey, nice. So this system is really dope. This is all of your, like, different paths. So you've got, like, your combat class type thing, and then, like, your, like, mercantile side of things, if you're, like, a crime lord, and then if you're, like, a scholar studying things. And these all give you different stuff. So, like, we get a PP here for filling out thrower, which you get from doing, like, using throwing items. And then as you get this maxed out, you'll get points to learn other traits over here. Like I got for power, we get more combat XP. And then, like, over here, we're going to get 2 PP for Exterminator. So that'll allow us to get another skill over here. So, like, before I have Endurance Runner, so our run duration increased by 20%, so we can move around the world map faster. And then now we can pick up something else. Like, we can get more influence for purging rat nests. Torches can last longer, which I have not needed torches yet, but I'm very curious about it. Restorers of Legend. Cost for upgrading a legendary weapon is reduced. Companions are less prone to be injured in battle. Purchase price of items from the Trackers Guild reduced by 10%. This, I think, is actually what I'm going to take. Because I've run into the Trackers Guild, and they've got some really good stuff, but they cost a shit ton of teeth. Like animal teeth. So having that reduced a little bit would be good. Alright, so now, homeboy here, our infected lad, we can actually give some stuff to as we get him leveled up here. So, let's give him Constitution, and fuck it, Constitution. Let's make this man tanky as all hell if we're going to throw him in the front line, you know? And then we could make him a Sentinel, actually. I think... Oh, did I sell my other heavy armor? I must have. But even so, like, he could be a Sentinel, or he could be like an Executioner or something, like, just deal more damage to stuff, or Berserker. Like, just get extra strength and just get in there. That actually sounds fun, right? If he's an infected, you know? Turn this unit engaged in combat. Each time an attack hits multiple units. We'll go with that to get more Valor. So now... we can give him a profession. I don't have anyone on Angler at the moment, so he can be on Angler. And then we can actually give him a little bit better gear. It's only light armor right now, but I mean, that's fine. No guarantee that this man's even going to live anyway, so whatever. Although, realistically, if I'm being smart about this, what I should do is I should go, yeah, to my... Arbalist here. So he doesn't need the medium armor right now. At least we could put it on the Berserker. and then he'll be a lot tankier. So, level 3 recruits, they almost always have decent stats, for sure. Even if you're stuck with that carnivore trait. I mean, that's fine. That's totally okay. I've got so much meat. It's all good. All right, cool. So that was actually extremely, extremely interesting. And now I'm assuming these are the guys we're going to be fighting here. Oh, wait, no, we have to camp. Let's not be exhausted while we try to fight them. Strays become strange when you get the alcoholic horse. Alright. A pony assigned to this will not consume any other food. Huzzah. Hello? Oh, it's because Homeboy's on it. There we go. Can I put 2 of them on it at once? It looks like it. Not entirely sure. Okay, so... I don't think... Oh yeah, I've got my boar, too. I don't know that I have anything else I can really mess with at the moment. Where's my tinkerer? Someone here is a tinkerer, and I can't remember who. It's you. Okay, well, you're... I mean, you're not actually cooking anything at the moment, so... Come over here on the tinkerer's bench, please, sir. Alright, what can I make? Tent. Oh, generates valor during each rest. Maximum valor points increased by 1. Interesting. There's also the strategy table. Banner. Oh, interesting. Place items you wish to keep in this chest. That's super handy. And then if you have a thief assigned to it, you'll sell stolen stuff over time. Cool. All right. All right. Speaking of which, start of my weekend. Hey, congrats, Badon. Salutations, my friend. I hope that you enjoy your weekend. The banner, you must get the banner. Okay. I mean, yeah, I have a lieutenant, so we can do that. Where is it? Here we go. So yeah, we can put this down in camp now. And we can assign our lieutenant to it. Which is... Where is she? Here. So... She'll just have that, I guess, now. Interesting. Then, what else can I make here? We can make the camp chest. We probably make the tent, honestly, to get more valor. That's kind of a big deal. So now we can put that down. Cool. And so people can chill in the tent. People can chill around the fire. Very handy, that. Oh, there's a menu.
To an empty purse.
Hey, $1 from Badon. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you. Very kind of you. Oh, interesting. We can put different stuff on it. Sick. Change our name. Oh, what is this? Until the next rest, your troop is willing to be encumbered in order to carry more valuable items. Carrying capacity increased by 50. Oh, this is where we can burn our influence. Oh, hell yes. Resolutions last until the next rest. Okay, okay. So we do this after we sleep. Interesting. Very cool. That is, like, insanely handy, actually. My budget is lol, you're welcome. Banner's great, maybe not at the start, but yeah. No, for sure. I mean, I can obviously already see how that would be very helpful. Alright, let's get our strategy table. The more of this stuff that we can get online, the better, since we have enough like characters to be assigned to most of it anyway. And then what's good is our Tinkerer, once he's done here, he can actually go on the strategy table because he's our captain. Alright, and that's pretty much everything at the moment. I have lockpicks. Okay, cool. So he can go here. And then we've got our banner. We've got people sleeping. We've got people around the fire. Not bad, guys. Not bad at all. Strat table also has a menu. Ah. Damage attacks of opportunity increase. Increase the bonus gained by supported. Increase debuff applied by surrounded. Ooh. Okay, so that just applies that bonus then. Sick. Very cool. We've got our compendium, workshop stuff. I'm not worried about saddlebags because we've got horseshoes. We can learn campfire. We can learn tent, but like I have this stuff already, so why do I need to learn these? I don't understand that. Does it like make them better or something? Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, this must be... Yeah, these are improved versions. Okay. So that's like we can get the improved campfire. Got it. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Got it. Sick. Alright, so we need some meat in here, but I mean, I've got so much, so we'll just give our man a rat. Then we get some brandy in here for the camp drunkards. And things are actually getting a little dicey on the food front here. Not gonna lie. I need to get salt so that I can cook all this meat. Alright, for now, beans. Hey, very nice. Your troop is growing. You can now appoint one of your companions as a second lieutenant. Nice. I mean, that's got to be Reichencore. Absolutely. Man is just such a unit. Oh, I need more daggers for him. All right, interesting. Oh, Taurus has something to say. As long as I have meat for every meal, I won't go mad. Just need to get our hands on one of those Alzarian cures, and everything will return to normal. I can't let it get to me. It's going to be all right. Yeah, man. Absolutely. We got you. Give crowns so that the group can buy a cure. Pray for divine intervention. Yeah, we lose a little bit of happiness. That's fine. Check the table again. Should have more options. Negative. However, we can get our swift progress. And until the next rush, troops pay close attention to details of their surroundings. Extra knowledge XP. Cool. Dude, there's so much you can do in this game. It's so sick. Like, I am infatuated with this game. Alright. Cool. So now we can ship out. We are low on money, but we're going to kill these guys and then get their bounty. So, come here, you.
How dare you attack the brothers?
My God. That's a lot of people. All right.
Wait, what? Was it the Brotherhood who put a price on our heads?
You better believe it is. 6 hired killers and 5 ravagers, huh? All right, we're outnumbered, but we do have a horse and a pig. So as long as we're smart, we should be able to handle this. Holy big map, Batman. Alright, this is the biggest fight I've been in thus far. This is going to get real interesting, huh? So... we don't really want to be in the mud. We want to be as grouped together as we can. So that means basically going here. We're going to put our boar front and center so he can get in there and start soaking hits. Probably same thing with Pony, honestly. Get both of them over here. Recron we'll have in the back. Taurus is just going to get right the hell in there. Reichencore, I think, is going to help them clean up. We'll actually probably swap this here. Actually, you can do that so you can get it between them. Okay. Then... we'll probably just have... yeah, Leorthian and Freewill hold these guys here. Yeah, because they're all pretty weak, all things considered. What is this? Rogue. Rogue used this base to murder in their sleep the merchants he was meant to protect. Ah. Give damage to all the units in the area. All supplies destabilization during one round of those who have at least 30% guard. Oh my. Interesting. Okay. Definitely do not want Olanon over here. Oh, my lord. That would be so bad. Alright, so now the lads here can hold the line. We'll get Celadosi in here. We will just clean up this whole side. Whoop, and then sweep over to the left. Cool. Alright, well. I actually want to get my buff, so... Get that. Nice. Alright, come at me, losers. I dare you. I double dog dare you. Oh, girl, you do not want to attack her. I promise you, you will come out on the tail end of that encounter. Oh, and then Pony coming in for the roundhouse. Alright. Let's just... Yeah. There we go. Alright. She's not going to use it, but we can give Ovation to these guys, and they'll just hold the line. And then we can move out over here. Ready to rumble. Yeah, get in there, Bort. Nice. Now, it's unfortunate because I don't have any throwing knives, but I mean... Probably don't even need them here, to be perfectly honest with you. Are the yellow weapons that impressive? I've got a bunch of them. Like, I've got the Ringleader's Dagger here. I've got... something else somewhere that I had. Yeah, I've got, like, a yellow hat. I had a couple of things that I couldn't use. Like, yeah, I've got this shield. I mean, hell, even her armor, too, and her helmet. So I've seen, like, I have a bunch of stuff. Okay. Kron, why don't you just help pick this guy off here. Get our free, yep, attack of opportunity. Beautiful. Come on then, boys. Stand and deliver. I mean, y'all want to start this fight. He'll lose his riposte if I move, so I'm not going to. Hoo, 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 hoo. The chunky crit. Love to see it. Ow. What the hell was that attack? Oh, Lord. Alright, what are these giant AoEs that they're doing? Blade Storm. 8 damage units in the area. If the attack hits at least 2 units, applies fragility to them for 1 round. Oh, my. Brotherhood Knight's Greatsword. Oh, yeah. Huh. Alright, can't say that I was expecting them to hit that hard there, but that's alright. We're just gonna give a big schniefa to the Sacred Vapors, and then toss a heal at our boy. Good. So now he has deflection. Get in there. We can throw a bomb. And then we can purge. Beautiful. Insane damage, this guy. I did not realize how good he actually is. It's kind of wild. Her weapons are the strongest. Yellow is great. Ah, I see, okay. Haha! Get kicked, loser. Oh, what do we get? Shield Connoisseur. Nice. So because they can attack at that range, our parries are not actually doing anything, which is very unfortunate, but you know, what can you do? We'll move up and just take the L on that. Give him a big kick. Bonk. Interesting class. Yeah, it's pretty sick. I'm really enjoying Thaumaturge. I already thought it was cool, but like the AoE is insane, especially because it doesn't affect allies. Alright. We are going to have to get reinforcements over here real quick, like, so let's get Taurus moving here. Okay, good. That is a big boy mace he's coming in. That's a proper bonker. A new round is starting. Very good. All right. So I can just kick this guy. Drop him. Or her, it sounds like. And then we can get over here and we can back up our boy Freewill. Which will also let us deal more damage. Nice. And then we can taunt. Okay, make sure that nobody is focusing our lad here. I would love to get armor for Pony, man. He needs it desperately. Oh, interesting. Alright, well, in that case, we'll do Wrath so we can get the kill. And then... Good. Alright. Then we can back up and let the actual tank lead. Burning, Poison, Corrosion, just all the damage debuffs. Yeah. Yeah, if I'd realized exactly how it worked, I might not have gone healer and gone for, like, the debuff class. But on the flip side, healer has been massively vital in keeping some of my guys alive. So, you know, give and take. Speaking of which, let's just do a little bit of this. And we'll hit him with a little bit of this. And a little bit of that. And a little bit of that. Insane. Like, absolutely disgusting. And then because he has poison on him, we poison them. Gross. So, so gross, man. What the hell? Gotta get him healed as soon as possible, but... I think they've got that guy locked down, so let's get the reinforcements over here to handle the big boss. Alright, Taurus, I hired you for a reason. Get in there. Good shit, Mr. Berserker. Oh, nice. God, the horse puts up a goddamn fight, dude. It is pretty wild. Alright, can I get a sneaky shot in here? Sure we can. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, rip. That was only a 17% chance to have that happen, but you know. Alright, Taurus, hold the line, buddy. Oh, alright, I mean, if you want to kill your own guy to put fragility on me, that's fine. That certainly is your prerogative. I don't know that I support the action, but I respect your choice to be able to make it. There we go. Dealt with. Alright, we've almost got him handled. Considering how many of them there were, that's pretty impressive, I gotta say. Now... Good. Do. Insane damage from Taurus over here. Man is a legend. Fun fact. Horse, tough, and can do big ouch. You're goddamn right. Oh, there we go. Nice. Every time you get a finisher, it's so satisfying. Even though that's like the most basic one. Alright, well, I think Taurus is that covered, so let's start working on Big Man here. Nice. Just jogging through the pumpkin patch, don't mind me. On our way to murder some fools. Haha! Phenomenal. Go, Mr. Horse, just make sure he doesn't do a heresy. We shall find out, right? Heresy could occur, you never know. See, some of those hits, adding more to customization on it would be fun, like even going armor options by some maybe somewhat cosmetic. Yeah, absolutely. Ow. Alright. We hold. We hold and we take a bunch of poison damage, but we hold. Ow. Alright, new round is starting. This is about to be done like dinner. Go, Mr. Boar. Oh, nope, he got stuck in the mud. Unfortunate. Alright. Oh, yeah. Oh, that one's probably my favorite. That one is sick as hell. Alright. Oh, we got one of those swords, too. Nice. Okay. We can't do shit to fix anybody, but... we did get a bunch of good stuff. We got the Brotherhood Knight's Greatsword. We got the Brotherhood Two-Handed Axe. It has beheading, 80 to 110% strength damage to the target. If the target no longer has any armor, the damage is increased by 50%. And then the Rogue, level 4, strength plus 7. Whew. Oh, how you liking Wartales? I love it, dude. I am obsessed with this game. I think it's the sickest thing. It is so friggin' cool. Alright, now though, we need to... Yeah, wages are due, I know. We have to get back to town. Because we gotta heal, we gotta get money. And we'll have enough money to pay our wages regardless, but... we need to get patched up a fair bit. No, don't you do it. I saw that spawn. I think there's ghosts in these woods. Oh, you can see the banner getting carried around in the back. That's so cool. Yeah, I absolutely adore this game, man. I'm going to play so much of it whenever I have the chance. Just this feeling of adventure, you know? The fact that there's no grand sweeping story. It's just, yep, here's you and the lads doing some mercenary work. What are you going to get up to? What shenanigans are going to be afoot? Only one way to find out, eh, boo-boo? Look at that. We moved so quick we didn't even need to rest. Huge. Okay, so first things first. Tavern, please. Give money, please.
Might you be looking for work? Here is your reward.
Phenomenal. All right. Tomb of the Ancients I still have to do. I have to do Free the Old Lighthouse as well. We'll get Vanquish the Sandian Gang. And we will get Tomb of the Ancients. Get those ready to rumble. I I do not want to recruit anybody else at the moment. No way. Forgot you're streaming tonight. I was doing a lore dive and watched Hammer and Bolter. Hey, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Very cool. Have I had a death? I have not, actually. Miraculously, we have avoided death thus far. Alright, I need to forge... Oh. Right. We can start working on some of this stuff. Reinforced plate. Interesting, huh? Alright, well, I need to make the iron bassinet, and I need to make daggers. Oh, I whiffed on one of them, damn it. Oh well. It's not a perfect iron bassinet, but it'll do. Alright. Make 3 of these so we have some throwing knives for our boy. Good. Alright, now...
You can use my anvil. I can also repair your armor.
Oh, he isn't as much in the way of raw materials, does he? Ugh.
Few dents here and there. Nothing more.
Well...
There. Good as new.
That is less than ideal. Huh. Okay. Well, I'm going to give homeboy here the Brotherhood Greatsword. Absolutely. His armor's not, like, amazing, but it's fine. I guess we could give Taurus that new axe, huh? Hell yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Plus, he can get the helmet. Oh, it's a heavy helmet. Ah, I thought that was a medium helmet. Whoops. That is unfortunate. Well, actually, no, the Barbet is a medium helmet, so we give the Bassinet to Leorthian here, and then Taurus gets... Where is it? The Barbet. Beautiful. Okay, that's fine. I don't know that I have anyone that can use two-handed maces. I don't think I do. I might just have to sell this. Because I really don't know that I'm going to have anyone else that's going to use that. We're definitely going to sell this and this. Yeah, supplies are getting a mite dicey, man. Which I guess makes sense. You can't just keep, like, buying the full stock of the blacksmith constantly, so... I guess we'll hold on to the mace for now. It's not like I'm hurting too bad for storage. Recklessness. Nice. Okay. What can I get at the market right now?
Come, come. Take a look at my wares.
Prize trade goods. Oh, so I'm guessing you get these when you go to the next area, right? And then you can probably, like, sell them or something. He's got wood. Oh, yo, can I sell you all those bodies that I'm carrying around for a little bit of money? 10 gold, I'll take it. I have a lot of components, but I've not done any alchemy, so I'm not super aware of what I could do with that.
Those refugees. I understand there's a war in Edoran, but that doesn't mean they can just help themselves.
Okay, so now I can cook more stuff. I don't want to spend too much money on food, but we also need a lot of food. Okay. Okay. Now we're fine. We're going to make a bunch of food by going and doing missions, or make a bunch of money, I should say. So I'm not too worried about money. We have plenty to pay everyone for this pay period, so it's fine. The somber thing, finding your troops' graveyard. Oh, yeah, I can imagine. I can absolutely imagine. All right, ma'am, if you
My
could heal
concoctions can heal the most
wounds,
grievous
please.
injuries. There.
And...
I hope you will be more careful next time.
Yeah, we're going to have to be more careful because we can't really afford more medicine at the moment. I need to get someone doing alchemy. All right, Taurus, you're not actually doing angling right now. You're going to be an alchemist. Here you go, buddy. Get in there. See what you can make us. Oh, he can make us medicine. Holy. Oh, yeah, baby. All right. Well, that's huge. Which skill does damage at 30% chance to increase the strength for 2 rounds. Interesting. All right. Well, that is just worth its weight in gold right there. All righty. Well, now, chat, we are cooking with gas. We are just cruising now. So, I think there's the Sandian gang. The old lighthouse. What was the other? Oh, the tomb right there. Okay. So we can circle down this way now. We have to go over here. This is the main story quest. But we're going to circle down here and clear these out and then maybe go do that. Now that we have a bunch of supplies and everything. Well, that's the wrong way. This is what I'm saying. Like, I talked about this. Oh, we got more stuff here. I talked about this in my video. This is such a... All right, well, I just want to, like, get some more supplies and then go see what this next thing is. And just keep repeating forever. Do you have,
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
No. I want components, not any of that nonsense. What about you? Do you have raw materials?
Might I interest you in
Nope. All right. Fair enough. But yeah, it's so easy to just get caught up in that, like, I want to go find more things. Let me go find more things. I want to explore more. Let's go. Okay. So now this is interesting. You're a huntsman. You're not doing much with it. You're on thief right now. All right. You're going to become a tinkerer for a bit. Because I desperately need someone making components here for us. So that'll work for that. Where is our scholar? Get over here on there. All right. And then everyone else is just chilling, doing what they're doing, which is fine. These will trigger when we stop here, and then we'll re-trigger them. It'll cost a bunch of influence, but we're about to go do a lot of combat and stuff. Gonna rank the games I play this week. I know they're not totally comparable. I probably won't rank them. I might do a wrap-up video. If I can squeeze it in before everything is over, I want to do an overview of everything that's on sale. Because there's a ton of good stuff on sale right now, too. It's just doing 4 videos this week, one of which is sponsored, making it a little hard to find time to do other stuff. Plus, we did the Menace video at the beginning of the week, and the video about the stinking the announcement of Those Who Rule 2. So realistically, it's going to be more like 6 videos this week, which is the most I've done in a long time. Oh, all right. Let's have everyone rest. Let's get our contractually. Oh wait. I could cook. I don't really need flanking. All right, so hold up. You go back to here. You go back to tinkering because you're way better at it. What? Latharia, why are you also a blacksmith? Be a cook. Be a cook and get the heck out of there. Get on cooking. Okay. Cool. So now we can make a shit ton of grilled pork. Cool. Good. And then we can make some wolf sausage too. Very nice. All right. So now we have a bunch of better food, which is huge. We also got another knowledge point, which is also huge. Comprehensive collection identifies almost every urban grass from Belleround to Alazar. Readers can look at the dried specimens easily identify various plant species. Oh, a chance to achieve part of the resources used in alchemy. Interesting. Huh. I'm not super deep into apothecary stuff yet. Let's get pike soup. Because I can make that as well. I have a bunch of pike. Well, less now, but still. You got this. I'm doing my best, Beam. Yeah, the Wartales video should be out tomorrow morning, and then I immediately have to start cracking on the sponsored video. And then after that will be .age. So. Heck yeah, grilled pork and wolf meat, the staple of every Wartales diet. Hell yeah. Alright, cool. So we've got a bunch of good cooked stuff now. We can actually learn another bit of knowledge, which here is going to be Artful Dodgers. We can do a little bit more shady stuff and get away with it. And then we can chill. So, contractually obligated brandy, contractually obligated rat for our berserker. And then get some grilled pork, get some pike soup, get some wolf sausage, and 3 flagons of brandy. Cool. Pay everybody so that they're all happy. Rest. Nice. Troop is well rested. Wages were paid when due. We get our extra XP. Our happiness is up. We've produced some raw materials. Everything is golden. Now I can have... you can stay on cooking. Leaderman can go back to the table. We can activate Swift Progress, Thirst for Knowledge. You can be on flanking, and you have a conversation for me. All right, we're moving. Damn, what a feast! That meal was so delicious that I dreamt about it all night. This is the life of a mercenary. Who wants the responsibilities of a lord? Galvanize the group by talking about yesterday's meal. Compliment the group on a delicious meal. Or sing gleefully at the group as the group travels. You'll gain the noisy status. Enemy aggression range increased in the world. Yeah, no, let's not do that. Let's get the Valor points. We're going to be seeing a lot of combat, so we may as well have the ability to do more stuff. Encyclopedias, trade and craftsmanship. Beautiful. We're making progress down all of our paths, man. We are just schmoving. Homeboy here is still infected. Not much I can do about it. All right. Let's mosey. We got a big day ahead of us. So we got to go around here. Also, there's the Brotherhood training grounds. Are these... These are the guys that the bandit was impersonating, right? Oh, yeah. I guess I never looked at this before. Huh. Hired goon Joran, huh?
If one of your companions doesn't carry their weight, don't be afraid to teach them new skills. We can help you with that. For a price.
Barber kit, manual wrath, aim, run... Okay, cool. Bit steep for my blood at the moment. Oh, where's my thief? Oh, yeah, I switched... Right. Hold on. Reikenor. Back to thieving, sir. Let's see if we can steal a book. Okay, that would put the heat on real quick. Let's not. Oh, but he does upgrades. Alright. Again, a bit rich for our blood at the moment.
If one of your companions
but
doesn't
that
carry...
is very, very good to know. Cool. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's so much to learn, and this is just the first area, man. Like, I don't know how many different areas there are, but I'm so eager to find out. Alright, here's the hooligans. Oh, they appear to be fighting boars. Will this become a three-way fight? Oh, they're wolves, even. How's this one gonna work? Oh, we choose. Interesting. Oh, it's a seasoned hoodlum, huh? Alright, well, yeah, let's get him. Oh! Wait. So we get the wolves as allies here? Is that what I'm reading right now? Interesting. Cool. Alright, that's pretty sick. I dig that. Huh. Yeah, look at that. I can't believe I still have this pet boar, too. Alright, yeah, cool. So... they're all here. Oh, but we've got them on the... oh, we've got them surrounded. Oh, no, the poor bastards. Oh, and I can move the wolves around, too? Oh, wow. Alright, alright, alright. This is legit. This is super cool, actually. Move everyone up. This is gonna be nasty. Alright, 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 alright. Now you, ma'am. You should be able to get a pretty nasty cleave here, I think. Oh, not quite. Go one step to the side. There we go. Beautiful. Are those traps on the ground? They are, yes. Yep, and if you step over them, it does become a bad time. Absolutely. Oh, buddy, you do not want to step to him. Oh, God, maybe you do want to step to him. Ow. All right, get in there, boar. Mess him up. Hell yeah. We're going to get everyone in the thick of it, and then I'm going to have Celadosia activate her. Everyone gets a free riposte, and it's going to get sick nasty. All right, so... all right, we're not quite close enough to hit that guy. I'm afraid we'll hit Celadosia if I move down. Maybe if I... no, okay, that's fine. What are your thoughts on your team being so scattered every fight? Someone else I watch who's a tactical buff was not a fan of it. I don't know, I like it, because it kind of feels like it's like you came into this fight, it's like, alright, Team A split this way, Team B split this way, we're going to pinch them in the middle, you know? Rather than just lining up on two sides of the field like it's a Civil War, like there's just a little bit more tactical feeling to it. I don't know, I like it. Oh, he's got the AoE. Oh, what the hell? Threw a poison vial at me. Alright, that's new. Go, wolf friends. Put them in wolf jail. Alright, so now I can actually be very rude. This is Snow Iris. Okay, that's fine. Oh! Oh! Absolutely vicious. Fuck, I love this guy. He's so awesome. Oh, but I never equipped him. I never equipped his throwing knives. Shit. Alright. Well. That's fine. Yeah, he has the ringleader dagger. Yes, he does. A 6 damage punch from this archer? What? These guys have been eating their Wheaties. I am extremely displeased with this current set of events. Alright. Well, the wolf is tanking for us here. We can't really reach anyone to heal at the moment, and I want to start smoking the good stuff just yet. Let's just throw a bomb at these guys. I would love it if I could upgrade that bomb so it deals more damage, but I don't know how viable that is, or if it's even like something you can do. Ow. Ow. Alright, homeboy up there might be in a little bit of trouble. Okay. The good thing is nothing else is really getting to him at this point. No. He's tied up. We can tie this guy up. Start weakening him. Alright. Big Papa Wolf, get in there. We need backup. Alright, I will take my Valor point. Thank you. Give me my Valor points, please. We're immediately going to use them. Or nearly immediately, anyway. Take that, Sandon. Alright. Let's cause problems for them. Brawler. Haven't gotten any of them yet. Alright, Taurus. You, sir, are having a little bit of a bad time. Okay. He's putting the damage in, though. Putting the damage in. Oh, he went for the disengage. Interesting. Alright, I'm slightly worried about this fight, actually. These guys have more tactics than I would have expected. Okay, I'm trying to get over to Taurus as fast as I can. If he dies, he dies. That's kind of the whole reason we got him in the first place, so okay, okay. Alright. We have to be smart about what we do next here. Olenon's about to get jumped, but he's not being engaged yet. So I kind of think he has to go first. We toke up on the good stuff. And then we toss a heal. Get some deflection going on. We toss a bomb. Do a little bit of chip damage. And then we release the vapors. Get some damage going. Alright. Yep. That's what I like to see. Okay. Good start. Good start. Alright. Now she can step up. We're gonna get poisoned, but not much I can do about it. Get a big swing. Bonk! Then we can drop that ovation. Got our post going on. Really enjoyed this game, but the later parts can become a slog if you want to build a large company. Yeah, I can kind of see how that could start happening for sure. Tactical over here. But at least right now, I'm very much enjoying the process. Oh yeah, Taurus, bad shape. We gotta back him up, boys! It's a rusty hatchet. Interesting. Yeah! Get him, Big Wolf. Alright. Get in there, homeboy. Okay. Trying to figure out if there's a way that I'm going to be able to keep Taurus alive here.
Snort, snort, snort.
Alright, we gotta roll it. Fuck! Nice. Love the counterattack. Really, these lithe wolves can't slip between our guys here? Come on. Alright, well, we can get here and kill this guy. Good. Good. Then we can get here. And we can start helping to tie up this guy. Beautiful. He tried to disengage. That was his mistake. We're starting to clean him up. I just don't know if we're going to be able to do it before Taurus bites the dust, but... a couple interesting turns from him. Yeah, seriously. Oh! Hey! Good counterattack there, bud. That was not bad, actually. Oh, he's got the advanced hoodlum on him. Got it. Alright. Just get the hell out of there, buddy. You can do it. Nope. He bled out. Well. We knew this was a possibility. It's the whole reason that we hired him. He died a noble death. Oh, God. Okay, let's not kill my thaumaturge, though, please. I really like that thaumaturge. I would rather he stick around. Alright. He's got 1 HP. He'll go to death's door. Yeah, rip to old Taurus. He went out as a hero. How did that hit him? What? That did not look like that was gonna hit him. I call horseshit on that. Or was it because of the poison? I am displeased with this turn of events. We're gonna keep this guy tied up. I'm hoping I can get them to want to run. Yeah, we need to get to here to make that happen. If I can make them run, then we might be in okay shape. Yes, Pony, get in there. Kill one. Yeah! Huge. Okay. We only lost Taurus. We only lost Taurus there. Not too shabby. All our shit's broken, though. Rip. Reload? Now it's good. Wait, what do you mean, Tate? Like, reload or don't reload? I mean, I certainly can. I don't care, but... Oh! I see what you mean. I don't think we had the Valor to, did we? But... yeah, it's, the lack of supplies to repair is really the rough part right now. But... oh, do we not get Taurus's stuff back? Oh, no, we did. It's just broken. Okay. Alright, so that was nasty. That was absolutely nasty. There's the tomb. Was our quest just to discover it? I think it was. We're just in rough shape now. Let's see. Level 4 Ringleader's Dagger. Is that actually better than the one I have on... it is better than the one that I have on my guy. But, wait. Level 3. Dexterity plus 10. Devious Whirlwind. Level 4. Dexterity plus 9. Well, that doesn't make any diddly dang sense, does it? It's higher level, but worse. Interesting. Oh, God, yeah, my throwing knives. Thank you. Good call, good call, good call. So we got the Outlaw's Layered Armor. It's medium. I don't know if I have anyone else who needs medium. Well, I mean, his is broken, so we could just do that. That's probably a good call. Olanon has a level. I ran into a ghost bear, actually, not a regular bear. That was real scary. Okay. Get con. Cool. Well, so I wanted to... I'm just trying to remember if the task was to discover the tomb. Because if we just had to discover the tomb, like, we can go here, grab it, and then run back to town. And make our money. I want to explore it, but we need to patch our stuff up before we do that. Like, surely it'll let us, like, choose if we want to go in here, right? Oh, yeah, there you go. Locate the Tomb of the Ancients. Sick. Alright, good. Good, good, good. Because I do want to check this out. Who are you?
Pretending to be scholars exploring the tomb, are we, mercenaries? Steel yourselves. People often go missing in there.
And this is where we're going to need torches, huh? Yeah, a torch that can illuminate the darkest places as well as set infected flesh on fire. Pretty sure it can set non-infected flesh on fire as well, but... okay. Well, that's fine. We discovered it. We can come back here. That's all we needed to do to get our money. We can't go deal with the lighthouse just yet until we get our crap fixed, but we are not dealing with that right now either. But we get back up to town. We repair. Where are you? That is... oh, Old Wilbur Sheepford, right. Bury the body? Wait, that's a thing? Is he with us? What? Hold up. Is he... do I have his body? Oh, I do. You can bury them wherever you want. Oh. Interesting. Can I bring him home? I mean, it's like all the fucking way over there. I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Find your troops' graveyard. I don't know if that I have a graveyard. Or do you mean just like establish a graveyard somewhere? 'Cause I certainly don't have a graveyard. I can't. Oh, you use where you start on. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, let's just, I don't think we have any particular shenanigans that we need to get up to here. Put our homeboy on the Tinkerer station so we can get some stuff anyway. Okay, let's get some brandy. Let's get some soup. Let's get some pork chops and a beer. Okay, good. Can't believe Taurus is dead. I should have protected him. Well, curl up into a ball and cry. Drink to forget. Well, you have a very good option, and then just negatives. No, we send him off into the light, of course. All right. Yeah, let's get critical hit chance. Yeah, F's in the chat for Taurus, man. He wasn't with us for long, but he definitely fought hard. Poor bastard. Had a real shit lot in life. Gets bit by an infected rat. Gets recruited by my ass and sent off to die. But, I mean, again, at least he died gloriously. Didn't hurt his wife. Alright. We come limping back to the Forge Master once again.
You can use my anvil. I can also repair your armor.
A rusty gladius. Huh. Interesting. Yes, repair all my stuff, please.
My anvil. I can also...
Like a bull, Taurus Astro sign rep. True! True.
Might you be looking for work? Our role is... And here is your reward.
Okay, thank God we have money. Exterminate a rat infestation. Yeah, no, please. Thank you. I am good at the mow. Got plenty of food. Alright. So, let's go and deal with the lighthouse. I want to do that, and then we will wrap up the stream by going and doing the final fight for the region. Now, actually, those of you who've played this before, tell me, if I go and do that fight, and honestly, yeah, burying him here next to the lake, I kind of like the idea of, the tomb is too far from the troop? Oh, I see. Are you able to, like, come back to areas? Or, like, if I finish that quest, do I immediately get booted out of this area? There you go. Oh, hello, wolves. How was the first game today? How do you mean? Go to any area even after finishing it. Okay, cool. Alright, that's a lot of wolves. And I am, well, not too forcibly split, actually. Kind of want to have the animals over here. And then something like this. Ideally, I want to be localized to 2 spots. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right, cool. So I thought you played 2 games. I guess it was just Wartales. Oh, yeah, no, it's just Wartales today. Yeah, meat is absolutely back on the menu, boys. Yeah, cool. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to, like, miss out on anything that I could do in this area by going to the next area too early. All right. Nice. Whew, the damage, man. This man just slaps. It's so good. There you go, pony. Hit him. Get him. All right, now I'm not nearly as worried about the wolves on this side as I am about the wolves on this side, because this is where the alphas are. Why are there 2 alphas? Don't ask me. I don't know. Good. I almost want to have her ovation right now, honestly. Just so if she gets jumped, she counterattacks. Get him, Mr. Boar! Beautiful. Auditioning for True Alpha. Fair, you know? Fair. Alright, we got our counterattack there. I think we've got things covered on this side, so we are going to see if we can't do something a little cheeky here. Woohoo! Follow up. Nice. Very good damage. Very, very good damage. He's fine where he is, actually. Did I recruit the warrior from this region? How do you mean? I've recruited a bunch of people from this region. Oh, you mean, yeah, the guy we just lost. Yeah. It's unfortunate. But he died a hero. Yeah. Yeah, Taurus, he's dead. He died in combat against a shit ton. Ow! A shit ton of thugs. He'll live in our memories. He will. Only loss I've had thus far, actually. So, pretty decent record, all things considered. This poor wolf is just trapped forever now. Oh well. He bit the bullet. Or the arrow, as it were. Yeah, I had the recruit option because I had 5 carcasses on me, so I was able to entice him to follow me. And then it was just all nonsense from there. Well, so far, yes, yes, yes. Oh, hit him, I dare you. Hit him, I dare you. That's what I was waiting for. Bonk. Awesome to see you covering this one and watching from the beginning, but thanks for doing this. Absolutely, dude. I am loving this game. My horse is about to die. Alright, I can't Fury because I need to have the Valor points to be able to heal. Last played December 16th, 2024. Yeah, there you go. My battle brothers keep losing their heads. Yeah, you know, these things happen. Ow. Yeah, you stand and deliver, wolf. Okay, good. New round. That means that I can come over here to Mr. Scratch and Sniff himself. We can heal the horse. We can throw the bomb. We can move a little bit away, and we can release. Beautiful. Get him, pony. You got healed up for a reason. Now's your time to shine. Alright, now. Swing swong, please. Good. Hold the line! Get in there, boar! Beautiful. Dude, I was not expecting this boar to do so much work, but he's legit pretty good. Like, just being there as a body to put damage on the field is so nice. Well, at least we can do is throw a knife. Good. Next turn. He should be able to do a lot more. You leave my horse alone! Stop making it bleed! Alright, now we can wrath. Nice. And then, now we'll be able to move... Which means the big lacerate's coming, baby! Oh! Oh, yeah, that's the damage we're looking for. Nice. Oh, laceration is so good. Okay, and I can actually afford to repair everything now. Huge. Loot everything. Cool. Good. Good, good, good. So now we can get to the lighthouse. We can check out the tomb. Maybe we just go to the lighthouse and then go to the main story, because I do have to start wrapping things up here at some point. I guess you tell me, chat. Those of you who know the game, how much of a thing is the tomb? Like, how much time should I be expecting to invest in that? Is it like a full dungeon crawl, or like, what am I looking at? Nope, not that way. Just so I know what I'm getting myself into. The hell have I? Would you stop turning? Bro. Just turn to look the way I'm trying to get you to look. Jesus. It is like a full dungeon crawl, okay. Oh, I have to go down this way, okay. 30 to 45 minutes, okay. Don't have time for that, unfortunately. Where the... Is it here? Oh, I have to camp. How the hell do I get to this lighthouse? What in the world? Alright, everything looks good on this end. I can actually have you generate valor for now. Alright, well, we don't need to worry about adding meat anymore. At least not, like, anything specific. Toss our grilled pork in there. And some perch. Well, watch, you can spend a while in it. Okay, got it. Roger that! To be the best troop of mercenaries in the Five Kingdoms, we need to become an inseparable unit. These strangers must become my family. Share a bottle with Olenon. Relationship with Reikenor. Share a meal with Corthian. Sure, that works. I like Corthian. He's a good dude. Alright, so we've got an old, like, boatyard here. Oh, I haven't done fishing. Well, this is interesting. What's this? About to head out soon myself. Thank you for the live stream, Titanium Leg Man. Yes, of course, of course. And you have a lovely evening, Sarah. Enjoy your weekend.
Look what the sea coughed up.
Carpenter, huh?
An Arian ship. With all that damage, I'm amazed it didn't sink. I think I can bang it back together for you. But you'll need to learn to sail if you want to reach the Balerian archipelago.
Oh! Oh, this is DLC. Okay. Got it. That's cool, though. Just like, yeah, dude, repair a ship. Go to the ocean. All right. Sick. There's buried treasure there. Huh. So, I remember when I was talking about this game, when I was saying it was one of the ones that I was going to be covering, people were talking about how some of the DLC hasn't been well received. Anyone have any insight on that? Random bandits. Wages are due already? We just paid wages, man. Oh, here we go. Because I definitely, I mean, based off of what I've experienced thus far, I would certainly like to check out the DLC. But, if for some reason it's really not good, then I would also love to know. Some of the DLC is a bit light. Okay. It's not necessarily bad, right? Just maybe later on content that people would like. One is glitched and you can't finish it. Ah. Understood. Well, hopefully that gets fixed then. I mean, I'll tell you right now, this is a game I can absolutely see myself putting a bunch of time into. Especially with DLC and stuff, I'd be all over it. Keeps a letdown, tavern's fine, okay. Helmets. Hunt is glitched, okay. Do they have horse armor? You can actually make horse armor for your combat horse. I don't know how, though. I don't think it's DLC. Alright, now this is going to be interesting. A bunch of hoodlums, poachers, scoundrels, an experienced marauder, and a regular marauder. Alright, let's do it. Alright, so we've got them split. Or I should say we got split, but that's fine. I don't really see that as too much of an issue. If anything, we leave the animals over here. And just go like that. In fact, we put the animals down here to pull them away from the action, hopefully. And then we can rush forward with the main troop and clear these guys. Alright. No, I know horse armor was a reference to Oblivion DLC. Don't you worry. I was there when they created the old magics. I experienced those wars firsthand. Alright, I think... Actually move like that. Yeah, there we go. Never figured out any of that out. If I remember correctly, my parties in my run were like tank, two-handed archer types, maybe one rogue usually. Got it. Okay, getting our shots going. Alright, well, let's lock them down. Yeah, come on then. Take your lumps. Alright, well, Pony's going the exact direction I didn't want it to go, but it's gonna go fight the biggest target. Okay. Pony has a death wish. Got it. Fortunately... Do. Do 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 do. This character's so dumb. I love him. He's so awesome. Alright, well, my horse just sprinted to its death, but oh well. Oh god. And of course, Boar is leaving it to die. Good lord. Alright, well, this is very interesting very quickly. You need an archer if you want to prevent your characters from killing themselves. Oh, a skill lets you control them. Ah. He hit his own buddy. Let's go. Hell yeah. Ow. The crits are getting pretty brutal out here today. Jeez. Good. Good damage. Good damage. If we just kill them fast enough, they can't kill the horse, right? Plus a few ferocious wolves due to not being able to control them. Ah, yeah, that's rough. Okay. I mean, I feel like this is a pretty clear-cut case of shoot this guy. Good. Alright, so now he's no longer tied up, and we can keep pushing forward. Alright, hang in there, Boar. Just keep holding, buddy. That's all I need you to do. Goodbye, pony. Okay, maybe not yet. Not even on death's door. We gotta fucking move, though. Now, can I... How far can I throw this? And can it go through walls? Well, the answer is I can't quite throw it far enough. Which is unfortunate. He's just gonna chill. Okay, okay, they're coming to me. We might be able to save Pony yet. Alright. Beautiful. Big follow-up. Big follow-up. Wedding oil, huh. Alright, we're drawing aggro. That's good. See you guys next time. See you later, Beat On! Pony, you absolute lunatic. What are you doing? Alright, well... We need to get back up for Boar, at least. Good. 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 Okay. So he's handled now. Kill this guy, we try to circle around and back up Pony. This is now Operation Saving Private Pony out here. That's the goal. Good. Handled. Let's move. Alright, we're out of armor on this side. But, oh, we do have the damage, though. Oh, boy. Oh, yep, Pony's dead. Alright. Well, so it goes. So it goes, baby. Alright. Well, we're now down a pack horse, which is going to make things very interesting. We can certainly buy more, so it's not like the end of the world from a game standpoint. It's just a little sad. Get out of here, you. But it's fine, because at this point, this has run a little longer than I expected it to, so I have to wrap it up after this fight regardless. So I can figure that out later. Alright, time to become the disease, the pestilence. Breathe it deep, boyo. Huge damage. Absolutely gigantic. Alright, cancel this, and we can push up, and we can shoot some fools. Easy clap. Here's our galvanization. Keep it trapped. I mean, this guy's just done now. He's an archer stuck in melee combat. Completely toasted. Oh no, you punched my tank. However, will he survive? Hey, look at Boar joining in on the action. Well done. Alright, now big man up here is slightly scary. I'm not even going to be able to hit him with lacerations, so we're going to go this way. You know what? I respect it. He's not trying to move. That's fair. That is fair. Blow him up. Nice. No, we're not going to flee. We're killing this guy. You kidding me? Flee. Get out of here. Haha, the counterattack. Love it. Whew. Love that damage. Absolutely adore it. Let's go get him, team. Come on, get in there. Beautiful. Big damage. Big damage. Alright, this guy's done. Yeah, poison. Boo-hoo. Yeah, come on then. Bring it on in. Ow! Alright, that hurt. Perhaps I should have expected this. However, ow. Good damage. And then we give her an extra attack with the commanding shot. Nice. Nice. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the good stuff right there. All right. Oh, there's Pony's body. I do like that it lets you bury the horse as well. It's sad, but it's nice. Here we go. Free the old lighthouse. We did it. And now we can open this lockpick. Or open this lock, I should say. With our definitely not the Elder Scrolls style lockpicking. Which is fun. Ooh, incendiary flask, huh? Interesting. And then adjustable straps. Movement +1. Oh, cool. And a military report for knowledge. Nice! Those are all very good items. We are horribly over encumbered now. Ripperoni. Oh, another lockbox, though. Well, I mean, if you insist, game. We got eels, stringy meat, and beans. Sounds good. Any other chests in here? Flowers to pick. Herbs to scavenge. No? Alright. Alright, well, I think, guys, that's going to be where we call this one for tonight. This has been Wartales, and this is an excellent, excellent game. I have been loving my time with this game. Again, I mean, now, with this stream, I'll have put, I think, 14 hours into it since yesterday morning. And, like, yes, I'm doing it for work, but, like, still, I am all in on this game. I love this game, and I'm definitely going to be playing way, way more of it. So, yeah, highly recommend if you have not yet played this one and you're at all interested in turn-based strategy, turn-based tactics stuff, which, like, most of you who are here are going to be because that's kind of the whole point of the channel, then I definitely recommend that you go and check this one out. Pick it up. It is a great time. And, yeah, personal seal of approval. Very, 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 like, huge props. Very good praise for the devs on this one. Very unique and refreshing, and I love it. For now, though, I am going to call this one here. We'll be back to Saturday night, I believe, for a sponsored stream. And then Sunday will be .age. So lots of good stuff coming up. But for now, guys, thank you all so very much for watching. I do very much appreciate it. I hope that you all have a good night. Stay safe and healthy out there. And remember, be good to each other, y'all. Have a good night now. See ya.